What's going on, friends? You're back here with Ethan Merrick today for another tutorial in Lumafusion on how to use keyframing. In just a second. Alright friends, welcome back. You're here with Ethan for a kind of a basic tutorial on how to keyframe. I shot this scene already in mind of how I was going to be using the title, but even if you didn't shoot something like this and you wanted to go back and add a keyframe and do something kind of cool, you definitely can once you kind of know how keyframes work. So I strongly suggest you go and play around with keyframing as much as possible, whether it's transitions or effects or titles or coloring. It really opens the door to a lot of things. This one specifically, we're going to start by just grabbing a plain title and pulling it on to our timeline. We're going to go to where my hands begin to open and just start the title pretty much right there. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the placement of the title in the frame and fit, and we're just going to pull it down to about the middle of my hands because that's kind of where I want to position it. And we're going to start by hitting this plus sign right here on the timeline to start our keyframes. And now we're just going to pretty much go frame by frame, making sure that it is in between my hands because that's the position I want. You can position this text or title wherever you'd like, but for this one I want it right between my hands so it kind of looks like I'm bringing it open. And we're just going to go frame by frame, making sure that it's exactly where I want it to be, making any adjustments that I need to kind of fit it. We're going to play it through, keep it going. We're going to watch it close. Maybe I'll move it up a little bit, and then voila, that's the positioning I want for this title. Now this is how we're going to kind of make it appear and disappear. You're going to go into cropping next, and the same exact thing, you're going to set keyframes frame by frame. So we're going to start by cropping it all the way in till it's completely disappeared, and then we're going to hit our keyframe to begin. Now our title is not there, and now we're going to go to the first clip that my hands start to be open where you could possibly see the title, and we're just going to open it up a little bit just so you can start to barely see the title. And then you just go frame by frame, opening up a little more and a little more each time. Now it is a little tedious doing this, especially if it's a long effect, but for this one it's pretty quick, so it won't take us that long. Just remember, frame by frame, making sure that the whole title appears. And that's pretty much it right there. And then now we're gonna watch it come back in. So we're gonna go to the next frame where potentially my hands start to overlap the title, which is pretty much probably right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna erase it just like that, bring it back in, go frame by frame. And let's see what we have there. And see, right now you'll notice that the cropping will start to already come in because we set a keyframe already kind of too soon. So what you might have to do is make minor adjustments. So we'll start to see the letters getting cropped right here. What you want to do is just open this up wide again so it doesn't get erased. And now we'll come to here, and we'll see that's getting kind of cropped too soon. We'll open that up, and now we have fixed the problem. So let's go back. Let's kind of play this real quick to see what we have. Cool. That wasn't bad for our first go. And this is kind of just a beginner introduction to keyframing. There's so many ways you could use this in your videos. I just wanted to give you a short, quick tutorial so you guys could try it out and see and try to get creative in your own way with using keyframes in your next video, whether it's transitions, coloring, effects, titles. You could literally use keyframes for anything. So I strongly suggest again that you guys get into Lumafusion and start playing around with it. If you have any questions or comments on the video, any good feedback from me, which when I make my next one so I can do it better, please let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that is all I have for you today. See you later, friends. Ethan is out.